Every legend starts with a dream. Every champion starts with belief. 8 drivers, 8 riders, 8 teams. Only one will reign victorious. Moments will be made in midair. Limits will be shattered on the dirt. And the power to crown the best in the world is in your hands.
You are the roar that pushes us to drive harder.
And go higher.
We need your energy.
So get up.
Get loud.
Every clap.
Every cheer.
This is your house.
This is your moment.
We can feel it. We can hear you.
Hamilton, are you ready?
Come on. I said, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready for Monster Jam?
Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, it's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Hamilton, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
First up, driving that crazy bull, it's Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Monster Jam fans, let's go racing! The time for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco, 10.100, our first time of the night, and that is the time to beat. Up next, coming to the line, he already has 15 wins against the clock in JCB Racing. Let's give it up for Tony Oaks, JCB Tigatron. Tony Oaks winning last night's Monster Jam Freestyle competition, but also a very proficient racer as well. If you didn't think construction equipment, heavy equipment was fast, well, you have not seen Tony Oaks race. And here he is staging. Monster Jam fans, let's go green! A 9.788, that is our first sub 10-second time in JCB Racing, done by none other than JCB Tigatron. Nice time for Tony Oaks. Monster Jam fans, it looks like El Toro Loco Fernando Martinez heading back into the pit area. When we get word, we'll send it down to David Mila, our pit reporter back there, to see what's going on with El Toro Loco. Up next to the line is Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuits. Off! Brianna Mahan, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit, crossing the line there in 11.293 time. Looks like she makes that first race pass pretty cleanly. It's the second one that kind of slows her down a little bit, but that will currently put her in third in the JCB Racing competition. Up next, school is back in session. Make some noise for Chucky Puckett in Classroom Crusher. CP3 to the line. Let's go, green! A time of 10.640 for Chucky Puckett. I love it there at the end. Chucky Puckett giving us a little preview of the two-wheel skills challenge. He did plenty of that last night as well. Halfway through JCB Racing, let's go ahead and take a look at the video board for our leaderboard. And right now leading things with that sub 10-second time is Tony Oaks and JCB Digatron. His lap time of 9.788 seconds. You know, that's not too much faster than El Toro Loco, driven by Fernando Martinez there, 0.31 behind. In third, Chucky Pockett's run there in Classroom Crusher. And rounding out the field so far, Brianna Mahan in Ringling Bailey Circuits. Next up, in the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Weston fires up, staging at the line. Let's go! Big air to finish that 10.652 time. Weston Anderson there. Looks like he planted those front two BKT tires, kicked that rear end around a little bit, and it might have slowed him down just a little bit. 10.652. That's going to put him in fourth place. Again, fractions upon fractions of a second will make all the difference in the world here when you're racing the clock in JCB Racing. Racing next here at JCB Racing, Brandon Telechka. Put your arms out, Zombie. Let's go racing! Brandon Telechka and Zombie finishing with a time of 12.264. Maybe just a little bit of a traction issue with those rear two BKT tires. Throughout the course of the evening, we'll be keeping an eye on those conditions, and we'll toss it down to David Mila as things either continue to deteriorate or improve. That tends to happen with dirt quality. It's always unpredictable. We'll see later on this evening how things go. Last competitor, Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. And the time for Kylie Kent in Sparkle Smash at 12.315. Those track conditions might have been a little difficult to judge coming around that first turn there. Perhaps the strategy was slow and steady, but it will not win the race today. That's going to put Kylie Kent in 7th place here in JCB Racing. Our final competitor here in JCB Racing, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. And the time for Michaela Telechka and Megalodon, an 11.877. And that means your winner of JCB Racing with that sub 10-second time of 9.788, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron.
Unbelievable. Tony Oaks over here with TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Digatron. Tony, you were unbelievably fast. One of the fastest times we've seen yet in Freestyle Mania. How did you whip around this track so quick?
Well, to be unbelievably fast, you got to be unbelievably slow here in time racing. You got to hit your marks right on, speed up where you need to speed up, slow down where you need to slow down. And that's what a lot of people don't get. Slow down where you need to slow down. But hey, we're on top. Hamilton, are we having fun?
Listen to this crowd, Tony. We got a sold-out crowd. Unbelievable, man. 8 points on the board, and of course, two-wheel skills is coming up. What can this crowd expect from a Tony Oaks run?
Man, you all are so awesome to hear. I love you getting loud all night long. We've got the two-wheel skills competition coming up. I'll tell you what, you're going to see trucks on their back wheels, front wheels, side wheels, upside down wheels. Hamilton, hold on to your butts because it's about to get hot.
Let's make some noise, Hamilton. Team JCB Digatron.
First attempt there, but to BKT tires. Kylie Kent getting the party started in the two-wheel skills challenge. Here she comes for attempt number 2. A little sky wheelie action off the log stack there.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for the first time this evening. So fans, scan that QR code right there on the video board. Go to judgeszone.com to lock in your score for Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash.
Fun way to get the party started from Kylie Kent there. Testing out that pod and showing us what she's got in the tank. Again, get those scores at judgeszone.com and use that code HAM. And the score for Kylie Kent is a 6.422. That'll set the table. And our first score of the evening in the two-wheel skills challenge. Up next, put your arms out. It's Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Whoa, nice work from Brandon Telechka. Oh, that was a combo there. He started by clearing the pod, threw it into a stoppie, slapped those back two BKT tires down, saves it. What's he doing here?
Hamilton, put those zombie arms out and make some noise for Brandon Telechka, Zombie.
You know, Taylor, I don't think it's fair, right? He had two saves on that run there, and he used the zombie arms both times to his advantage. Very cool combo work there from Brandon Telechka and Zombie. That was a lot of fun to watch. If you enjoyed it, make sure you score it. Judgeszone.com. Scores are now locked. And the score for Brandon Telechka and Zombie is a 9.313. New leader, new score to beat. Up next, put your fins in the air. It's Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Rolls that forward into a nose wheelie over the pod. That'll be her first attempt. Let's see what Michaela got in store. She's going back to the same ramp. She's gonna try that move again. Let's see if it sticks.
Put those hands together for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Scoring is open once again at judgeszone.com. If you haven't scanned the QR code already, please go ahead and do so. You've only got about 5 seconds left to lock in your score.
Those skills were so nice, he attempted it twice. Let's see how Hamilton rewards her. Again, use that code HAMJudgesZone.com. We patiently await the scores. It is a 6.704. That'll put Michaela in second place. Up next to the two-wheel skills challenge, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuits. No messing around on her first attempt. Moonwalks it back across the top of that pod. Monster Jam fans, she was a 2024 fan favorite driver of the year. And for good reason. Popping it up. That puppy dog tongue taste to the top of that pod there.
Put those robo paws together for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuits. Scoring is open at JudgesZone.com. Take out your phones. Remember, Monster Jam fans, this is the only sport where you fans have the opportunity to tell us who wins. And look, it's the Bailey Circuit down there on the track. Everybody say, hey, Bailey.
Hey, Bailey. Those scores are locked, by the way. The score for you and Team Ringling Bailey Circuit is a 7.825. That puts Team Ringling Bailey Circuit now in second place. Nice work from Brianna Mahan. Halfway through our two-wheel skills challenge, let's take a look back at the leaderboard so far. There's been a lot of changes in this leaderboard so far, especially in that second place spot behind Brandon Telechka in Zombie. We've seen each of these hold it so far. Ringling Bailey Circuit, driven by Brianna Mahan. Of course, Michaela Telechka in Megalodon and Kylie Kent in Sparkle Smash. 4 competitors left, and again, that leaderboard could shift at any given moment.
All right, Monster Jam fans, let's see how well you've been paying attention. It's time for Name That Monster Jam Truck. I'm gonna give you 3 clues and 3 clues only, and I want you to shout out the name of that truck. Hamilton, are you ready? All right. This Monster Jam truck is driven by Brianna Mahan. This Monster Jam truck has not only 2 people on its team, but 3. And this Monster Jam truck is the first Robo-Pup theme in the Monster Jam fleet. If you think you know the name of this truck, I need you to shout it out in 3, 2, 1. That's right, Hamilton. Give yourselves a round of applause. Once again, Monster Jam fans, Monster Jam is the only place where you get to meet the Bailey Circuit Robo-Pup in person. So if you didn't join us for our pit party today, be sure to join us for our next pit party so that you can meet the Bailey Circuit and Brianna Mahan and Greg Duffy.
Monster Jam fans, why don't you take a look up at the video board for me? We've got a little competition off the track as well. This one is to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's a great partnership that Monster Jam has with the Research Hospital. And you know, it doesn't take much for you to become a partner and become involved as well. We're talking $1.50 if you donate it to your favorite driver. At the end of the night, they could walk away with the St. Jude, the QR code up there on the video board. We'll keep an eye on the leaderboard on the screen as well. We'll watch it through the night, and we will crown that ambassador again at the end of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania this evening. Again, fun cause to support and a fun competition to watch. Up next to the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, let's bring out Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Attempt number one for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. He was last night's winner in Monster Jam Freestyle. He threw down a Morgan & Morgan backflip. The man knows a thing or two about two-wheel skills. Walking it forward on that nose wheelie. And lands it at the top of the pod.
Put your hands together for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Let's get those scores in at judgeszone.com. 20 seconds on the clock. By now you only have about 10, so let's lock it in.
Tony Oaks really digging in those front two BKT tires into that Hamilton dirt. Scores are now locked. The score for Tony Oaks and JCB Digatron is at 8.598. That moves him into second place.
A crazy sky wheelie by Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, turn your screams into scores.
I want to see Hamilton throw their horns up as high as Fernando Martinez put his horns in the air. The sky wheelie of all sky wheelies. Boy, if that's a precursor of what we're going to see this weekend. 8.248. Fernando Martinez puts himself into third place here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Up next, let's bring about Chucky Pauken in Classroom Crusher. He might be a rookie this season on Monster Jam, but man, does he have some bloodlines. He is the son of legendary Monster Jam driver Charlie Pauken. Let's see what he's got and what he's picked up over his life.
Monster Jam fans, he just threw a paper plane out the window.
One more hit remaining. Wow, what a combination.
Make some noise for Chucky Pauken, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Hamilton, sounded like you liked what the rookie had to give, so let him hear you one more time. Chucky Pauken, Classroom Crusher.
I got to tell you what, Taylor, he brings his cool to school. A little showmanship, a little on top with that paper plane out the window. Let's see what Hamilton scored it at judgeszone.com. His score at 8.959. That moves Chucky Pauken now into second place. And our final competitor here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Give it up for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Oh, he shut the truck off. Can you imagine parking like that? A little slap wheelie to finish off that combination. Yeah, that was just one attempt. He's still got another.
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. This is the two-wheel skills challenge, not the steering wheel challenge. But yeah, you might need that later. Nope, other way, turn around. Now straight, now to your right, your other right. There you go, 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 go. There you go. Master Jam fans locking those scores for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
No wheel, no hood, no problem. And I don't think he'll have any problem with that score either. JudgesZone.com. Wow, that's some good stuff on a Friday night. Use that code HAM. That is some classic Gravedigger stuff right there. Weston cheering you on. The scores are locked. The score for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is 9.331. That means you're a winner of the two wheels. Noah Bakken, teammates of Weston Anderson out there to celebrate. David Mila, what's going on down there? How's the mood?
Let's talk to the boys. We got Noah Bakken, Weston Anderson getting it done, man. We had paper airplanes coming out. We had steering wheels, broken body parts. You were the final competitor, and you got the 8 points, Weston.
You know, man, I think the only thing that got me that win just then was the destruction we threw out on the track. That's what Team Gravedigger's known for. We've been destroying this truck for 44 years, man. But you know what? I got to give my hats off to Brandon Toluchka and Zombie. That was some of the best two-wheeling I've ever seen in a Monster Jam truck. He spun that thing around on the nose. If it was up to me, Brandon, you won that one. But thank you guys for voting me.
Of course, and the 8 points, they mean a lot because Noah's about to take over. FMX is coming. We got the best upright trick. We got the best trick. These fans are in for something special, Weston. Let them know.
Man, I've already heard how rowdy you guys have been tonight. Y'all are about to witness some greatness. We have 8 of the best FMX freestyle motocross riders in the whole world. They're gonna come out here, they're gonna fly these dirt bikes 70 feet through the air. They're some of the craziest tricks that I would never do. And every single time one of them hits the jump, I need you guys to get as loud as you can, because the louder you guys get, the crazier we get. We feed off your energy, baby. So come on, Canada, let me hear you make some noise.
Keep it going! Weston Anderson, Gravedigger!
Fans, welcome back to Monster Jam. Let's welcome the superstars of freestyle motocross. Monster Jam fans, a reminder, our FMX riders are competing with our Monster Jam drivers in teams here on Freestyle Mania. We'll need you to score JudgesZone.com when that screen goes red again. Here. Let's see what they've got in store for ya. Well, seat grab there. Noah Bakken, heel flicker. Ooh, tail whip there. Scott Murray doing his thing. grab. Our FMX riders are warming up here. If you like what you see, they are getting ready. Whoa, monster tail whip. Other seat grab. They're getting ready for the best upright trick and the best trick competition. Oh, a little silly salmon swimming upstream there.
Alrighty, Monster Jam fans! It is now time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. What do you say, Hamilton? Are you ready to see these boys fly? There you go. Alrighty, Monster Jam fans, we're going to kick this off with the FMX Upright Trick Competition. JudgesZone.com is the place to be. 20 seconds at the end of each jump. You're gonna need your help. So one more time, let's make some noise. Hamilton, are you ready for the FMX Best Upright Trick?
First up in the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition, representing Team Megalodon, it's Scott Murray. Scott Murray, one of our most veteran riders here on Monster Jam, debuting back in 2003. Let's see what the veteran throws down.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scoring is open for the first time in our FMX competitions. You fans, go ahead and lock in your scores. You got about 5 seconds left.
Monster Jam fans, don't forget to use that code HAM when you're putting in your score. 7.896, not a bad way to start things off. Scott Murray and Megalodon. Up next, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Cam Sepulveda, we go from one of our most veteran riders to one of our youngest, making his Monster Jam debut in 2024. He's been riding pro since 23. See what he's got.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans, for Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at JudgesZone.com. Keep in mind, with our FMX riders, that time ticks by a little quicker. The time does start as soon as the trick is complete.
All right, let's see what that seat grab gets him. The score for Cam Sepulveda is at 8.901. That moves him into first place in the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition. Up next, our next competitor, Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough, another one of our, whoa.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans, for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. One gigantic whip, and I heard a big gigantic whoa from each of you fans, so make sure your screams are turned into scores at JudgesZone.com.
I think one of those woes came from me, Taylor. You know, I was getting ready to say another one of our young guns here at Monster Jam, and he comes around with a killer whip here during the Best Upright Trick Competition. JudgesZone.com, code HAM. And the score for Drew. 8.053. That'll put him in second place. Up next in our competition, give it up for Greg Duffy. Team Ringling Bailey Circuits. Greg Duffy on board that Kawasaki 450, been riding since 2018.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuits. It's time to score at judgeszone.com. This whip had a little extra on it. What did you fans think, though? Is this going to beat the top score and climb its way to the top? You let us know.
Yeah, I liked what I saw there. I thought he was going a full 360. Let's see what you thought the score for Greg Duffy is. At 8.531, that moves him up into second place on our leaderboard. Riding next, Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Chandler hopping aboard that Kawasaki 450. He's a skydiver, a base jumper, and a Monster Jam high flyer. Scott.
Make some noise for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, you got 5 seconds remaining. How you gonna score?
It's been close so far. Let's see what Hamilton gives them. The score is 8.642. More movement in second place for Chandler Hyder. Nice work. Representing Team JCB Digatron, let's hear it for TJ Tiffany. TJ, a stuntman for movies and TV, bringing the show here to you.
Solid, solid as a rock. Make some noise for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. In case you didn't get what I was putting down, Monster Jam fans, that is called the Rock Solid. Compliments of TJ Tiffany. One of his signature moves, Alex. Let's see if it gets him the win this time.
Well, I really like that. Now, both the move and your singing. That was some good stuff, Taylor. We got a little bonus concert in there from Taylor Olivia. All right, the score for TJ Tiffany is 9.028. New leader, new score to beat in the FMX Best Upright Trick competition. Hitting that jump next, give it up for Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Noah has jumped a moving train not once but 10 times. Oh.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans, for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. I think they were watching that super glued to the action replay, trying to take it all in one more time. Fans, don't forget to score at judgeszone.com.
You know, that is more impressive than jumping a train 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. That was some good stuff. Let's see how it was rewarded. The score for Noah Bakken is 9.388. New leader, new score to beat. Up next, our final competitor in the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition. It's AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco. One of his heroes, Travis Pastrana, one of the best to ever do it. Let's see what he's got.
Put those horns up and get loud for AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco. It's time to score, Monster Jam fans at judgeszone.com.
Now again, use that code HAM. Scores are locked, and the score for AJ Roseborough is at 8.932. That means your winner in the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition, Noah Bucket, Gravedigger.
Let's catch up with the winner, Noah Bakken. Congratulations. 8 points on the board. Weston Anderson over here cheering him on the whole time. Weston, it's been a while since you've seen that trick, man. What are your thoughts seeing that clicker?
Man, it's amazing. You know, Noah, he came out here, and at the beginning of the year, he was fresh back on his bike. He had a handful of tricks, and he threw that one into the mix, and that's whenever we started getting some W's. And just then, you saw, he's the only guy out here that throws a combination move on a dirt bike. It's something I would never do. I wouldn't even ride one of these dirt bikes, but all these guys are crazy, and they're not even done yet. Noah, good job. We still got one more competition to go. We need you guys to make some noise whenever these guys are hitting this track.
That's right. Now let's see exactly where that leaves Weston, Team Gravedigger, and the rest of the competitors on the overall event leaderboard over here in Hamilton. We have Gravedigger in first place with 21 points. Team JCB Diggatron, 20 points on the board. El Toro Loco, 17 in third. And then, of course, Team Classroom Crusher rounding out the top four with 14 points on the board. Okay, here we go. Monster Jam fans, do you want to see some more? I said, Hamilton, do you want to see some more? There it is. It is now time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Anything goes when it comes to bros. Anything they throw up there, front flips, back flips, whatever these guys come up with. 20 seconds on the clock. Judges Zone is the place to be. One more time, let's get loud for the boys. Are you ready for the best trick?
Up next, in the FMX Best Trick Competition, it's Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher.
Monster Jam fans, you just got your first backflip of the evening. Make some noise for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Gotta make that count, Hamilton. Lock in your scores at Judges Zone.
You know, he made his debut just last year in Monster Jam, but his dad got him a dirt bike as a kid, and boy, does all that practice show. The score for Drew Slough in Classroom Crusher is at 8.935. That'll put him on top of the leaderboard here in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Our next competitor, TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Diggatron. TJ came over to FMX. He started in Supercross. Now he's high flying in freestyle motocross. Let's see what TJ's got.
Monster Jam fans, fans, make some noise. That was TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. It's time to score right now at judgeszone.com. You fans, I know you're having fun, but it's not an easy job trying to decide how to score these superstars, so use the last 5 seconds to lock in your score.
And those scores are locked. Taylor, let's go to the board and see the score for TJ Tiffany. At 8.346, that'll put TJ in second place. Back for more, it's Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. And if what we saw the best upright trick is any indication, we're in for a party here in the best overall trick. Let's go.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans. That was Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Another combination move, this time for the backflips. Our FMX riders actually call them variations. So maybe this backflip variation will get Noah Bakken another win, but it's up to you fans to let us know.
Variation, combination, jubilation from Hamilton after that one. Let's see what those scores look like. A score for Noah Bakken, 8.911. Solid work. That'll put him in second place as it currently stands in the FMX Best Trick competition. Representing Team Zombie, Chandler Hyder. Chandler, another rider inspired by Supercross, got his first bike at the age of 8 years old. Many years behind those handlebars.
Monster Jam fans, let me hear your biggest zombie roar! For Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Nice work. Whoa, that was a little too good, Hamilton. Lock in your scores, everybody, at Judges Zone.
Yeah, I like that. You know, back to the basics. You know, that's just a good old-fashioned backflip executed to perfection. Sometimes the simplest things are the hardest things to perfect. And let's see that score for Chandler Hyder is a 7.722. That puts Chandler and Team Zombie in fourth in the Best Trick competition. Give it up now for Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Cam hopping aboard that Yamaha YZ250. I think the confetti was an option he went for at the dealer. He doesn't hold anything back.
Hamilton, I need you to get loud for Cam Sepulveda Sparkle Smash. KOD flip. Monster Jam fans, you gotta go to judgeszone.com for that one. Let us know.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that. That one baffles my mind. It breaks the laws of gravity, superhuman strength. Let's see what that translates to in scores. The score for Cam Sepulveda, a 9.323. New leader, new score to beat. Up for Team Bailey Circuit, it's Greg Duffy. This guy has done a double front flip dirt bike before. I'm not talking about a back flip. I'm talking about a front flip. Let's see what he's got.
Monster Jam fans, that was Greg Duffy wrangling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open once again. He's back on the track. Let him hear you, Hamilton.
That move. I like that move a lot. That's some fun stuff there from Greg Duffy. Scores are now locked, and the score for Greg Duffy is an 8.721. That'll put him in 4th place. Middle of the pack right now in the FMX Best Trick Competition. Next, we're bringing out Team Megalodon, Scott Murray. If any competition that he has mastered, it is this one. 46 Best Trick wins on the season. We are in round 53. He's won 46 of 53. Hang on to your hats, folks. Scott's going flying.
Monster Jam fans, put those fins together for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Y'all know what time it is. It is time to score. But do you know what you're going to score? That's the hard part. You got about 5 seconds left.
That is the hard part. Man, so much good action out there. I don't know where to start. It's all stuff I can't do. It's all awesome to me. Let's see if it was awesome to Hamilton as well. The score for Scott Murray is a 9.154. That puts him in 2nd place. He won't win tonight, but still a good showing from Lil Hubba. Our final competitor here in the FMX Best Trick Competition, AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco.
Monster Jam fans, put those horns up and get loud for AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. What'd you think? Hamilton, judgeszone.com is the place to be.
Horns in the air and hands in the air like he don't care. That's AJ style. Scores are now locked. Let's see where that puts Team El Toro Loco. The score for AJ Roseboro is at 8.533. That means your winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition, Kim Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
Well, Monster Jam fans, that will officially do it for both of our FMX competitions. But Hamilton, we've come all the way here. I think I want to see some more of these FMX superstars. What do you think? Do you want more? Oh, Hamilton. Come on, look around the TD Coliseum. There's thousands of you in here. I said, do you want more? That's what I'm talking about. Well, guess what? That's exactly what you're gonna get. All 8 of these riders are gonna soar through the air, back to back, attempting something you can only see right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So on the count of 3, I need you to scream. 1, 2, 3. These riders were hand-selected from the best of the best in the world. And Hamilton, they're we're gonna jump one more time for each of you fans. So get your cameras ready. Remember to hashtag Monster Jam, tag us at Monster Jam. And this time I want you to get so loud that we can't even hear the bikes. Here we go. In 3, in 2, and 1. Monster Jam fans, make some noise one more time for the superstars of freestyle motocross here on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. We got both our FMX winners up there on top of the pod, giving each other a congratulations. Whoa, I think we got another race to the finish.
Oh, let's talk to these winners over here. Team Sparkle Smash, Cam Sepulveda holding it down. Noah Bakken as well. Team Gravedigger taking 8 points over here in the best upright trick. No, let's catch up, man. It's been a while since we've seen that trick. Talk to me about the preparation, when you decided to pull it off.
Honestly, there was no preparation. I really can't believe that worked. I haven't done that trick in probably 6 weeks. But I had to send it for Weston's birthday, man. I really had to just go for it. Hamilton, thank you all you guys for coming out. This is my first time here out of the States, and I'm having a blast. Man, thank all you guys.
Come on, Hamilton fans, make some noise for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. And then, of course, back-to-back, Cam. You had swept the competitions yesterday, and now you are here winning the best trick, man. I mean, it's a very difficult competition to win. Your competitors were giving it their all. What's going through your mind, man?
Yeah, every time we come out here, it gets harder and harder. Everyone's throwing down their biggest tricks they possibly can. It's definitely keeping me on my toes, and I got to just go out there and give it everything I can. These guys are throwing down. Kylie support me from the back, and yeah, we're just throwing it down tonight for sure.
And you already know these Hamilton fans, they're expecting Monster Jam Freestyle coming up next. We need to hype them up, Cam. What do you say? Let's get this crowd excited for Freestyle.
Oh yeah, Hamilton, these trucks go 60 seconds at a time. They live their life 60 seconds at a time, so let's go. They got one time to come out here and destroy this track, and they're gonna throw it down. So if you're ready, get loud.
Canada, make some noise for your winners. Team Gravedigger, Team Sparkle Smash.
Hamilton, we have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle.
Still about 6 seconds left on that clock. If she can refire. And it looks like she was able to refire. What can Kylie Kent do in 6 seconds? Let's find out.
She sparkle smash. She's the star of the track. Let's make some noise, Hamilton. Get loud for Kylie Kent. Team Sparkle Smash. 20 seconds, judges zone. You know what to do.
Yeah, let's take a look at the super glued to the action replay. Rolling a stoppie up onto the top of the pod to get Monster Jam Freestyle started here this evening in Hamilton. Again, your scores are needed. Judgeszone.com, code HAM. And her score is 6.645. Nice way to get things started here in the freestyle competition. Up next, make some noise. Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuits.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. It's time to score at Judgeszone.com. Little Bailey's down there doing a little celebratory circle. I like that. Nice little donut action from the third teammate. Go ahead and score now at Judgeszone.com. She's waving to you, Monster Jam fans.
Yeah, I bet she wishes she could put in a score too, but would that be fair? We'll have to see what Hamilton gave the score for Brianna Mahan in Ringling Bailey Circuit, 7.917. And she's going to the top of that freestyle leaderboard. Up next, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
for Michaela Teluchka, Megalodon. It's scoring time at judgeszone.com. You know where to go, Hamilton, so let's lock it in.
There's a shark in those Lake Ontario waters, and her name is Michaela Teluchka. If you like what you saw, score it at judgeszone.com. Use that code HAM. Scores are locked, 6.917. That'll put Michaela now up to second place in Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's check out the leaderboard right now as it stands. On top here in the freestyle competition is Brianna Mahan and Ringling Bailey Circuit with a score of 7.917. That followed up by Michaela's run there inside Megalodon at a 6.917. And then Kylie Kent at the back of the pack currently 6.645 in Sparkle Smash. As you can see, we have a lot of blanks on that leaderboard, so plenty more competition in store. BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam, a one-stop shop for all your off-highway tire solutions with amazing quality and value. Check out the wide selection of BKT tires, ranging from ATV to agriculture and giant earth mover tires. Online at bkt-tires.com. Up next, back into the competition. Put your horns up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Oh, what's this? He's lining up for it. Could it be? Could it be? Oh, yes, here it comes! The Morgan & Morgan backflip!
Monster Jam fans, I need you to lock in your scores as quick as you can. For Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Alex, you can tell he was pushing for that Morgan & Morgan backflip. Team Toro has endured so many technicalities all weekend long so far. So I'm excited to see. Put a new meaning to throwing it down, I guess.
Oh, he threw it down all right. He threw it down in multiple ways. Heck, when that chute was opened, he shot out like the crazy bull that he is. And he gave us an incredible run tonight here in Hamilton. Wow. I like what I saw. Make sure you reward him with the score he deserves at judgeszone.com. And the score for Fernando Martinez at 8.849. New leader, new score to beat. I want to take a look again at this super glue glued to the action replay that's up there on the video board. I mean, big air, horns in the air, going across that pond, of course, finishing with that Morgan backflip there. Those front two BKT tires landing first. But you know what? He sets all four on the ground to avoid anything catastrophic. Boy, that was fun. A fun ride from Fernando Martinez in Monster Jam Freestyle. Up next, if you like that, we got more in store. Give it up for Brendan Telechka, Zombie.
Put those zombie arms up for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Time to score yet again here in Monster Jam Freestyle competition. What'd you think, Hamilton?
I liked what I saw. That was a fun run, just crisscrossing that pond back and forth. You know, I don't think Brandon ever took his foot off the gas during that run. He was unstoppable for sure. You know, if you're going to run from a zombie, it's going to be tough to run from that one right there. He's putting the zombie arms out. He loves your score, so give them to him. The score for Brandon Telechka, 7.750. That'll put him in third place. Nice work. The bells toll for thee. Give it up, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Fans, make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Time to score once again for the black and green wrecking machine. Hamilton, we mean it when we say to score fairly and accurately at judgeszone.com. You got about 5 seconds left. He's out of the truck, so let him hear you. What'd you think?
Taylor, to be honest with you, I thought he was going to kiss the bottom of that video board there. I know it's his birthday, but I know it's not Valentine's Day. But you know what? Let's see what those scores are. The score for Weston Anderson is an 8.760. That'll put Weston in second place here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Hamilton makes some noise. It's Chucky Pocket. Classroom Crusher.
Make some noise for the freshman. That's Chucky Pocket, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Only a few more weekends of events left, Alex, to say that this kid is a rookie in his rookie season. He ain't been driving like one, so it really is no matter, but the scores are open for a few more seconds. Hamilton at judgeszone.com.
I was just about to say he got a graduate degree in skywheeling. So, yeah, Taylor, you're right on point. The score for Chucky Pocket is a 7.832. That'll put him in fourth place here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Our final competitor, can you dig it? Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron.
Hamilton. That was Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Time to score at judgeszone.com. Alex, I'm up here in the 200 section, but the fans are going wild. I heard so many ahs, oohs, ohs. So guys, turn those screams into scores at judgeszone.com. Alex, how's it going down there?
I got to tell you, it's a lot of the same thing. Oohs, ahs, hands in the air. I have one question for you, Taylor. Was sunroof an option on Ticketron? Because Tony just put one in. All right, the score, 9.187. That means your winner of the Monster Jam Freestyle competition, Tony Oaks JCB Ticketron. That'll give him 8 points. Will it be enough? Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard. And our BKT overall event champion, Team Gravedigger. Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken. Our pit reporter David Mila has got a whole lot of hardware in his hands that he is handing it out on the top of the pod there. David, throwing it down to you, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. These boys are in good spirits. Noah Bakken, Weston Anderson, trophies in hand. This is back-to-back BKT overall event championships for these boys. Number 23 on the series. Noah, you set the tone, man. You got 8 points in the upright trick competition. Everybody here in Hamilton is going to walk away knowing your name.
Oh, that's such an amazing feeling. You know, I knew coming into this weekend that it was a very special weekend, especially for Weston. I know that he spent 4 birthdays here, so I had to make sure we made the 5th one the best one, man. Weston, you killed it today. Hamilton, I love all you guys. I had the best day ever. Thank you all for coming out.
There it is, one more time. Make some noise for Noah Bakken. And of course, Weston Anderson over here. Let's talk to these people, man. I'm gonna give you this microphone and you tell them exactly what's on your mind.
Man, all I gotta say is thank you guys. Not only for tonight, but for the past 44 years, man. It's because of you crazy Monster Jam fans out here, why Gravedigger is what it is today, why Monster Jam is what it is today. If it wasn't for y'all filling these seats each and every weekend, I wouldn't be able to come out here and live my dream. So thank you guys. Here's to the Gravedigger legacy for 44 more, baby. That was Monster Jam Canada. How about you?
Of course, Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken, congratulations. Let's catch up with Tony Oaks. This is your freestyle winner. He won freestyle last night, Hamilton. He backflipped, and then tonight he threw it down, left it all on the track. How are you feeling after that freestyle run?
Oh, I'm feeling good. You know, Hamilton, you guys have been so great. You know, when they told me I was going to come out here and go last for freestyle, I started sweating. I'm like, wow, how am I going to close this thing down? So these Canadian fans are on the edge of their seat screaming the whole time, man. That's what did. Come out here, ran that JCB Digatron Monster Jam truck as hard as we possibly can. Huge thank you to our JCB Dirt Squad for this awesome track, man. Some of the best dirt we've had all year. It's a whole lot of fun. Nice, slick stuff. Thank you so much, Hamilton, man. It's been since 2022 since I've been here, and you guys are just as loud tonight as you were then. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hamilton, can you dig it?
Man, oh man. man, you know, I thought we had fun last night, and tonight on a Friday night, we threw it down in Hammertown, and I got to tell you, you know, we still have 3 more events, 2 tomorrow and 1 Sunday as well, so what more is in store? Taylor, you haven't even come back to the desk. You're somewhere still partying in the stands.
Yeah, I'm in section 206. Guys, wave hi. Yeah, I'm going to be back tomorrow, so I figure let's come up here, get the lay of the land so we can find out truly which crowd is better this weekend. And so far, Hamilton, this was the best crowd yet. It's been amazing. And apparently, I heard that our event tomorrow is only 67% sold out, so we still got some tickets. She gets it. Yeah. That was for you, Alex.
I like that. I like that. Nice little cherry on top there, Taylor. Well, you've had some fun out there tonight. I've had some fun here at the desk. Before we go, I want to crown one more champion, our St. Jude event ambassador tonight. Going to Team Sparkle Smash as well. Kylie Kent, Cam Sepulveda, awesome work there. And that couldn't have been done without you, Hamilton, and all your awesome donations to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital down in Memphis, Tennessee. For more information, you can always go to our website at monsterjam.com and donate after our event's complete as well. But that's going to wrap it up here in Hamilton. We had a fun night. 3 more in store here at the TD Coliseum. I can't wait for more. For our pit reporter, David Mila and Taylor Olivia, my name is Alex Miniak, and that was Monster Jam.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end, never give